I'm going to give you an overview of the purpose, the agent workflow, website, demo, wrap up socials in this presentation. Purpose. So at a high level, PolyTrader is an AI agent that's capable of interacting with the poly markets for you. And so the key benefits of this are it saves time. You don't need to research dozens of different markets, invest in them actively, monitor them, right? And especially in markets with low liquidity where price is very volatile. Um, it also leans into the info finance idea that Vitalik wrote a great article about. I'd highly recommend. And this is just an initial attempt of an agent capable of researching and reasoning about what markets it should enter and exit. It's a source of truth. Um, by aligning financial interests and wisdoms of the crowd with also agents, we are able to get a much clearer idea of truth quicker before, as we saw with Polymarket during the U.S. elections. It knew the polls. It was beating the polls in terms of which states would secure Trump versus Kamala way ahead of time versus all the mainstream outlets. And then also it is pretty smart, so we should use them. And they can empower society and markets as a whole to bring us closer to the truth and be more accurate and work across many different markets since they're not domain specific. So again, AI agents plus info markets can empower us to get to the truth faster. Agent workflow. So high level, it inputs a market ID, it fetches that relevant data from Polymarket's API, and it outputs the trading decision. And also, if you decided to make the purchase, it creates the order for you on Polymarket on your behalf. And also, this implementation is done through LangGraph. And it's really broken down into three phases: the research agent, the analysis agent, the trade agent. Research agents focus on qualitative research using EXA and also a implementation of deep research, where it basically just makes recursive calls and queries. It tries to get to more and more information about the topic at hand. The analysis agent uses the Polymarket's CLOB and Gamma APIs to extract quantitative research and information about the market. And the trade agent is ultimately the one that decides whether it should buy, sell, or just no trade, and also which side to take, the size, and its reasoning. Okay, now we're going to kickstart the agent workflow. And so by doing that, we trigger the agent to start researching, will Trump impose large tariffs in his first 6 months? And also, right there, you just saw the raw market data and the deep research call, well, the deep research tool call that the agent made. With the query, max depth, max links per query. All right, so I'm jumping up ahead because the deep research tool call takes about 2 minutes, and I'm just going to show you the raw logs from that tool call. And as you see, there's just a lot of content. And so ultimately for this one, there's about 52 different sources. So it takes all of them, reasons about it, takes the key learnings, and at the end builds a research report that is used for the qualitative analysis. Okay, so now you see that the deep research was complete, and this is the full report that was written out. It's very lengthy, and it also includes at the bottom of this a conclusion, a really nice write-up, further reading suggestions as well, and then key learnings, just most important parts that I extracted, and then all the sources. Again, in this case, it used 52 different sources. And then now you see the reflection, the agent reflected on its output and determined it's good. And now the analysis agent just said, hey, let's look at the order book, got out the information about the order book, and then it also outputs the market metrics, the order book analysis. And then in this case right now, we have the modal pop up that the agent determined that the trade should be made. And so in this case, it says we should buy the yes outcome, size 5 USD, and it gives us a reason. And in this case, we will accept it.
And then once we accept it, voila, trade was executed. Click on the hash. You see it was posted on chain. And then here, just refresh the page. The order has been executed. Thank you.